Today we're going to change the license plate lights on a Lexus ES300. This one is a 2002. The same steps should work for all the 4th generation Lexus ES300s. Those are model years 2001 through 2006. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll show you what we're going to be doing here. The bulbs we're going to be replacing. This is going to be the left one and then the right one. So you're going to have two. Those are going to be bulbs are going to say 168. You can pick them up at a retail store or online, but they are not accessible from the outside. So we're actually going to have to go from the inside to get at them. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick at what we're going to do on the inside, and then we'll kind of start getting to work. This job really isn't going to take very long to do. Hopefully by the time you watch the video, you'll be able to do this job fairly easily yourself. So basically what we're going to be doing is taking out this entire liner here, and that way the bulbs will be accessible. Now there's one thing that I have seen online that many of you may have seen online as well, and that's this release handle for the emergency trunk release handle. A lot of articles say you have to take this out. Well, I found out you don't. So we can get enough of this off and loose enough to where we're going to be able to get to those bulbs without any problem at all. I just did this job a few days ago, but I wanted to show you exactly what I did. So basically what we'll be doing, there's a lot of these plastic fasteners that we're going to be taking out. There's a row here, up here, a few on each side here, and some right at the very end here. And we're going to do the ones at the very end here because there's a little latch that's going to be right here that we're just kind of need to pull out. Basically what we're just doing is getting maximum flexibility to be able to get inside. So you're going to need a tool like this. I highly recommend it. You might be able to get away with it with a screwdriver, but this makes the job so much easier. The fasteners just came out very cleanly, and I didn't mar them up or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you've never used anything like this before, you've got this little piece here that kind of acts as your wedge. So what you're going to do on each one of them, you're just going to kind of work your way underneath it, and you're going to get to where you can pop it out and get in, and you just kind of wiggle it out, work it out. And then these are all what they look like. So you just want to save each one of them. Yeah, just take your time on these. I'm just kind of going a little bit faster, but just take your time best you can. And you wedge, and then you get a little spot here, and then pull it out. So you got all these out. Let's get this middle one out. Got that out. And now we're going to get the sides out here. Got this. And I think then we get this side here. Sometimes you have to actually wedge it over so you can go like that. And then we're going to get the top ones here. Now this one you have to kind of start like that, and then you could probably twist your wrench over, and then it just comes out nice and clean. And then we got one more. Same thing. Kind of get started. Rotate your wrench, and now it pops out. So now everything is out. Now if you want to look over here real quick, there is like a little, bring it down just a little bit. You'll see this white latch here a little bit. This, you just have to kind of bring this out just a little bit. There you go. So you can see there's a little hook there for it. So right there to right there. So now we've got maximum flexibility here. I think they were supposed to do the same thing on this side, but for whatever reason, mine wasn't working. So if you got this, you might have to do it this way too. There might be a chance you don't have to do this part of it, but I found it easier for maximum flexibility. We kind of got focused here. This is our bulb here. See that? Okay. This is our bulb here. So this is going to twist out just like many headlight bulbs that you might run across. So this actually goes up like just a little bit, and it pulls out. Then there's your bulb right there. So it just comes out, just kind of pulls out here. Let's see if I can. Well, it just pulls out, and then you replace it with your new one here. Like I said, I already replaced this, so I'm not gonna go do it again. So before you put them in, you always want to test. You always want to test, because you really don't want to go ahead and do this all over again. So flipping down the light, you'll see that light come on. So then you know that's working. So there's the actual hole where it goes into, is right here. You start them out like you took it off. Your little arm there is like in about the 1 o'clock position, and once you get it in, you kind of twist back to about the 3 o'clock. You hear it snap, and then it's back in. So now you replace the left one. So let's go ahead and go to the right one. We're going to repeat the same steps, and this is going to be exposed a little bit more, just because we actually did take it off. That's why we want to do what we did here. So very same thing here. This is the one on the right hand side. So again, just like the other one. Well, on this one, you want to turn to about the 7 o'clock position. You take it out. There's your bulb. You just pull that out and put the other one in. These bulbs, I believe I said earlier in the video, these are 1/68. So you can just buy those, pretty easily. Those are the cheapest ones. There are other ones you can get that are a little more expensive. I just got the cheapest ones. So anyway, just put it in just like you did, and put it back in. I know it works, but I would say test that as well, just to make sure that the bulb lights up. So now that we got that done, we're ready to put this panel back on. So really easy. Let's go ahead and latch like this side and this side in. So now we got those latched in. Now we go ahead and start pushing in your fasteners. So we've got this one. You just work it in till it's solid. What I did is just did the end pieces here first, lined up my holes, we go. And then once you get a few in, all your other holes are going to line up fairly easily. And just pushing that in. Now we got this. You can put these in any order, but I think you'll find this probably the most helpful. As long as you get the hole lined up, that's the main thing. And then the last one is in the middle. Okay, there we go. Now it's all back on. And we'll flip on the lights here again just so you can kind of see. And there you have it. We got our task completed. We have both lights in. That's how you change out your license plate light on a Lexus 2002 Lexus ES300.